yeah, let's jump into the game. We did spend our pages. Who are we going with today? What are we attempting today?
Fancy meeting you here.
Hey, tryhard only. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Last time I think we did legendary bosses, lantern fairies, or something similar. I think I want to just get used to the idea of legendary bosses and play around with that a bit. Glad you're at least enjoying my videos. That's the main reason I put those up on YouTube. Oh, empty pot? That would do it, and we could have full economy. That. Yeah, sure. Who do we go with then? Let me check real quick what my last few runs were. We've done Sharra, Aurora, Sharra, Sorocco. No, that's not Sharra, Sorocco. Sorocco, Aurora, Sharra, Aurora. Didn't we do a Sorocco Seafall run recently? Oh yeah, that one's not... That one's not uploaded yet, huh? The axolotl run. So we are done with the second time cycling through all the character combinations. So I can pretty much go with whoever I want. I think this one might be a decent one for our base team. Sorocco, Sharra. If we do it like this. So yeah, let's go. I see a Fugoros hat, really glad. No blink, nice to have. Urn of Gabria, at the start of each battle gain 3 energy. That's a really good starting relic. Rough Diamond and Heroic Emerald. What's our starting decks look like? We have a Smoke Bomb and a Fissure for Sharra, and a Lacerate actually. And we have a Greed Shield for Sorocco. Some courage would be useful. Charge combo. Let's see what's in the shop. We have Pump Up, Barrage, and Cyclone Lariat. Whenever you can block this turn, deal 8 damage to the leading enemy. That could be an interesting build around, potentially. And a Mice Candelabra. I feel like I should just buy the Candelabra right now. And yeah, be happy with it. Fight or Flight. Good if we have Courage. Or, well, decent if we have Courage. It's not super amazing, but solid. Good enough. pick up the candelabra. The extra reveal on the Sky Towers is worth a lot. I can tell you that much. That means we can't pick our first card right now. I think we'll still be okay with the first fight at the very least. Especially with that Urn of Gabria. And the usual first fight loading time. Maybe I should move this game onto my SSD. Ooh, that's a very offensive hand. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is play it all. Take a little bit of damage there. And win the fight. Stardust Pigment. Nothing wrong with that. What I might do is Stardust Pigment this area down here. So I can get access to like this spot. Send a Noble Link up there. Get this Sky Tower. I could obviously also do it down here. That would get me access to another normal battle. Or up here just for general exploration purposes. Send the Noble Link down there. That's the most tiles we can get. And that's good enough. That means we have to do another battle before we can get to the Sky Tower and explore more, so I'm gonna pick up some cards. Fan of Knives. Dissolve up to 3 cards in your hand, add that many daggers to your hand. We are up against Greed, so dissolving cards in hand is good. Daggers, not so much though. Smoke Bomb and Teamwork are 2 strong defensive cards we could pick up here. I'm gonna pick up a Teamwork here. Impact, Windstorm Charger, and Triton Lyricist. Impact is some AoE, and AoE early is very, very useful. I don't think I want to go into headbangs against Greed. Windstorm Charger could be a thing though. Whenever the hero swap, deal damage to all enemies equal to this ally spirit. If we could find like a gem that increases the spirit a little, that would certainly be an option. But I think right now we want the impact. Just a straight up AoE damage. There wasn't, yeah, there was no, no just spirit gem. No reason to leave the pages on the ground. Let's fight another normal battle. Tickies. I'm really glad I picked up some AoE. 14 is not enough to kill any of the Tickies, but 21 is. Incoming is 11. Wait. 19. We have 15, 17 block. So we're gonna take you out. And keep Sharra in the back. For now. You have 7 HP now. That means impact won't kill you. Impact lunge teamwork. Take out one target. Greed shield is bad right now. Guard is, well, we could lunge teamwork guard. That would leave all targets on the board. Okay, 9 damage on Sorocco. I want to try and avoid taking any more damage on Sorocco here, if that's possible. That's 4 and 7. That's 11. Perfect block right there. Guard and then lunge. Take the damage on Sharra instead, because Radiant Hearts heal both characters. So we want both characters to share the damage, kinda. Imperial Ink, okay. You have to love my candelabra. This early on is just amazing. The Mother of Yaks. I think I'd just die if I try to take the Rainbow Gem. Following suit with its kin, the heroes walk carefully underneath the furry, horned colossus. It watches them carefully but allows it. As soon as it determines they are not a threat, they are treated as another of its children. Her fur is warm to the touch and incredibly soft. Just being in her presence is enough to rejuvenate oneself. The heroes welcome the much needed break and find a place to sleep beneath their new protector. When they awake, she's gone. Yeah, normally these have a 3-tile reveal radius, which is 6 tiles directly around them, then 12 tiles on top of that in the second ring, then 18 tiles on top of that. So usually you would be looking at 36 tiles revealed, not counting the center tile because that's always revealed already. Some of them are obviously gonna be already revealed from the path you take to the Sky Tower, some of them are gonna be blank, but total 36. And then you add in another ring around that, that's another 24 spaces. So that's another, that's a 66% increase in area revealed. So yeah, my candelabra is really, really nice. How to use Imperial Ink here. I feel like I have no great spaces for it. I'm looking to get to this normal battle, but none of the places where I could use the ink makes it really exceptional. I could get to this normal bell by just sending it down here, but that's not really accomplishing much. I could use an ink and just use it to get to the Sky Tower. Wait, we should get Fugoro's head. Use a brush here, get Fugoro's head, and that might reveal some little nooks where I can use the Imperial ink from, maybe. Yeah, I think that's worth a brush. All gold piles are revealed. This is not a passable tile. That revealed this tile here. That still doesn't make accessing the Sky Tower any easier though. Maybe I just have to accept that this Imperial ink is not gonna be super good. The chances of Rune of Sights revealing something in the area of the Sky Tower are pretty large. But if it's on the right side, maybe it gives me easier access. No, but the Rune of Sights are really good with Fugoro's head because they always reveal something valuable. And I don't want that valuable stuff to be in the range of the Sky Tower. I want to get all the valuable stuff that is in the range of the Sky Tower first. Okay. Noble ink means we don't have to use the royal ink. Second Farrier well, that's amazing. That was definitely something we could have found with the Rune of Sight and not be very happy about it. Let's pick up these runes now. Heart. It's the worst possible option that we still have left. An elite fight. Okay. That is very good to know.
Where's my spy?
And a card pick. Well. Time to head to the Alchemist. I'm gonna transform a Sorocco strike. Another impact with a raw ruby could be good. Stand behind me is a really dense block card. With like a heroic emerald, pretty nice. I'll just get another decent AoE card. Maybe I should put charge on it instead. Charge combo. Yeah, I like that more. Blade for 0. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, a Divine Effigy. I've seen this one before. It's the Simulacrum. Whenever you play a 0-cost card. That is sadly not... I would like to play around this and use like daggers and headbangs and do crazy damage. But that's just not good against Greed. 12 damage a turn. Like basically a 1-cost Windstorm Colossus. Or 6 block a turn. Yeah, let's take the defensive option here. We have some money, we can buy some cards, maybe buy another relic before we continue on. Usually I'm really happy about Himsel's Quill early. But with the My Candelabra, I don't think that's super necessary. I wonder if we could do something with Cyclone Lariat. We are up against Avatar of Kree, but we do have the Urn of Gabria and already 2 Feria Orbs, so our first turn already has 7 energy. So it's not out of the question that we would be able to combo off on an early turn, perhaps. Let's take a look at some of the card picks we can get here. I like Slam. I do like Reach Shield, but I don't think I want a second one. I'm gonna get a Slam and see what we have available. Words of Wisdom always offer a card with a random gem on it. That's really good early. Courageous is also very good. That will make us start with 8 energy. Bargain Hunter, the shop charges 25% less gold, is also very good. Can I just take these and then not get any more talents? And I would be happy with it. We're probably expected to get around 2k gold. So with the shop charging 25% less, that's basically like having 33% more gold. So that will make it about 2.7k gold that we get to spend. So this is on average an additional 700 gold we get. Does Forge... That's just an entire other legendary relic on top of what we would normally be able to afford. Fortune can be a lot of gems, and I know that these can also be really strong gems sometimes. I'm gonna go Fortune. It's just more fun than Bargain Hunter. Master Swordsman with an extra card draw attached. Both heroes gain power equal to this ally's spirit. That is okay. Clash and Kickflip, these are also okay. That's not bad. It's 2 power for both of us, and we draw a card for 1 energy. That's reasonable. More than just reasonable. Oh, I like Concentrate. And Concentrate with a draw discard, all the better. Blade Barrier is also good, especially if we're going to build up strength. Too bad we don't have a straight damage gem lying around. That would fit very well into a Blade Barrier. I'm gonna go with the Concentrate here. Warcry a bit less excited. I don't think I take a second Master Swordsman. Pump up. No. This is a skip. And here we have Duel with the draw discard. Duel can be alright. Yeah, we are building strength, so a double hit can be quite useful. I think we should be strong enough to go for some more fights now. Ah, yes. We want to slam from the back line. And that's what we do. Good damage on turn 1. Oh god. That's a pretty awful hand. Maybe we can draw into better stuff. Don't think Simulacrum of Resolve is gonna get played here. I might. I was hoping for some more defensive cards, but I guess it's just guard and as much damage as we can get. That's 8, 9, and 9. That is not 8. No. Yeah, we have to play this from the front line. So it's 8, 9, and 9. So the worst card is Lacerate. Lacerate is another 3 next turn, so it's actually 11. So the worst card is Lunge, I guess. Taking 16. Not exceedingly happy about it, but this fight is over, so not a huge problem. More Imperial Ink. I mean, it's just straight up better Noble Ink, so I can't complain. It's just that Imperial Ink always makes me feel like I'm underutilizing it. It's so rare that you can get the perfect outcome. Or even something close to that. I want Sharra in the front for the extra strength, so all these block cards are gonna go unused. Which is not great. These impacts, on the other hand, are pretty awesome. Now Sorocco in the front, because there is a big hit incoming. And of course we have almost no defense. That kills the Rebel Slinger in the front and weakens the one in the back. Then we can concentrate into a slam and that will get us the kill. Nice. Precision. And that at least works pretty well with the Imperials. But I'm honestly tempted to just throw the Imperial straight down this line. Or this line? No, this line gets us an extra pile of gold. Yeah, that's not the worst thing I could do here for certain. And it's really hard to get there some other way. We use it as a Noble Ink and that's fine sometimes. Who is our main block person? Sorocco has 3 block cards. Sharra has Smoke Bomb, potentially Fissure, a Defend. Also 3 block cards, but a Defend I'm likely to eventually alchemize to something else. Sorocco generally has better blocks. But Sharra does also have some very good blocks. But Sorocco also has the Fortifying Brew, which also gets affected by Theory and Shield, and I think that makes the tiebreaker here. Oh, this fight. This is not a nice fight. But the start couldn't have gone much better than this. Wanna get that rebel slinger out of the equation. Can't use concentrate for any reasonable effect anymore. But I don't have to get much out of it in any way, so. I should just take you out now. We're gaining 3 extra blocks, so we will be taking some damage here. And there's no real way to prevent that anyway, so. I wonder if there was a way. If I just started looking for it early enough. Doesn't really matter because the slam is gonna be the kill anyways. But I feel pretty comfortable at this health level. Noble Ink. This tile is not actually access. So I think we have to reveal one more tile. This is actually a decent use of Imperial Ink. 2 tiles up here. On top of what we have. Let's take a look at the vault. Master Swordsman discards hits, remove all enemy block. Why can't... You should normally not even be able to socket that in there. There is Blade Twist in case we want to have a bleed strategy. We already have a Lacerate, but that's it. I'm still taking it. The first time Sorocco takes damage each turn he gains 5 block. Whenever Sharra takes damage from an enemy attack, she retreats and gains 4 power next turn. And gain an energy and draw a card at the start of each battle. The extra energy is not so important, but the extra card would be. So I'm gonna take Head Start. It's generally good in either setup heavy or aggressive decks. And most decks are one of those two. If you're defensive, you usually have some sort of setup to get your damage engine going. And if you're aggressive, then just having that extra one card early on might mean killing the enemies before they damage you. This hand is very damage light. I'm gonna concentrate out the defend to draw and discard. Gets us the kill on the archer with the bleed. And we don't even have to block because Sorocco's brew will fully defend us against the assassin damage. Maybe I should have taken the bleed on Sharra. That could have been a good move here. Let's duel. Don't need Blade Twist at the moment. Teamwork. It's the defense we want. What's a lunge? We're 3 damage short of killing you. So we have to take into account both hits. 11 block incoming is you're attacking for 4, 12. And you're attacking for 6? 7? That's 19, so we would take 8 damage on Sharra. That's still in range for a single healing pot, so I'm okay with that. I mostly want to avoid Sorocco taking too much damage here. Do I set up the Master Swordsman? No idea what I will draw into. Concentrate would be great. Yeah, I think Bleach should decay over time or something. It is definitely really strong at the moment. I really hate not killing this enemy. But I kinda wanted the setup. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Simulacrum. Now it's just how fast can we kill you? I wanna take the other bleed on Sharra. We might draw into something better than a normal strike. The bleed won't even trigger, because we'll get the kill right here. Oh no, the bleed triggers at the start of the turn. Never mind. Gabriel Compass. Too bad I already triggered all the Runes of Sight on this level, but it will certainly be helpful on the next one. We have a lot of exploration items, which is good. That's a Blade Twist. Already 0 costed. Okay, we might be heading towards the direction of a bleed strategy for the stronger enemies. Like elites. Other elites, not the Queen's Assassin. We have another brush available. The one on the right area is suspiciously undiscovered, this part here. We also have this normal battle. Do I go for even more exploration and buy a Himsel's Quill? Yes. I just can't resist the temptation of discovering as many spots as possible. Dagger Cage, Hammer Time, or Bravery with a cost reduction, but a random discard. Hammer Time is decent. If we have it in our opening hand, it's just 70 damage. 3, 4, 5, 80 damage. Is that good enough to convince me to take a Hammer Time over this Bravery? I like this Bravery. Yeah, I kinda hope that we find that whenever you discard a card the first time in a turn, draw a card relic. That would be very useful for us right now. Set up the Master Swordsman and the Simulacrum. If we draw it this early, it's certainly gonna be useful. I think Bleed goes on the frontliner, while straight up damage goes on the back. Who we're also gonna finish with a slam, most likely. Yeah. Whoops. I forgot about the aura of weakness. I guess we take 3 then. Blade Twist is getting played. I kinda wanna play Bravery and Teamwork alongside it. So I play the Blade Twist first. Hope I don't discard anything important. Yeah, I played the Bravery over a Greed Shield. We kept the Azure Wisp alive and now it has a shield, so we have to use 2 hits to kill it. Luckily that's not a problem at all. Okay. We're making good progress on this first floor. First act. Ah, narrative. Good thing we explored down here. Figured there was something of value. Accept the sentence. Pay 100 gold to remove a card from your deck. Kinda wanna remove the lunch. Maybe I should remove a Sorocco strike instead. We don't have combo cards for Sharra. Concentrate again, Outlaw, Sucker Punch.
Useful skill.
I taken a second Concentrate, but we would need some card draw from one of these places. Sharra is relatively undamaged, so I'm gonna make Sharra my lead for a bit. Or rather, just for this elite fight. We can't charge to the front with Fisher. I don't really want to concentrate. I think I just play the strike as is. Question is, do I play a Blade Twist? And I think the answer is yes, I do. $15 damage on Sharra, that's about as much as I want to take. We just play everything, take the hit with Sorocco. With the smoke bomb we have the full defense. And we should be able to find a kill before he goes for another big attack. And would require us to find a kill here. That doesn't look good. Can we defend though? This is a 24. We have 6. Yeah, easily. So we just defend. Well, his concentrates are currently a little bit of a liability, but they're gonna be important later on. And they help me play the slam a bit easier. Oof. Golden Sphere. Always like getting one of these early. I could go in an impact. It's a card that can potentially score multiple kills and that I'm not too sad exhausting later on. We should also start using these. Charge combo. Lacerate maybe. Lacerate doesn't want its damage increased because that doesn't increase the bleed. So it's mostly about just playing it as easily as possible. Slam is a big hit and there are some nice gems for big hits, but those are mostly legendaries. So I could see myself putting a rough diamond into Slam, just giving it charge basically and defending us a little bit. We're not always playing it when we draw it though, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's see what's in here. Phalanx. A Master Swordsman with some block attached and Warcry. I don't think I want another Master Swordsman at all. But having one Master Swordsman in the deck makes Phalanx a lot better. I wish I had some more decent access to bleed cards. I think I'm gonna use my brush in the top right. That gets us 2 gold piles and reveals 10 spaces. Didn't find anything of value in those 10 spaces, but it did reveal 10 spaces. This has a chance to hit both of them. Here it would need to reveal exactly this, but if we use it on this tile, any of these two would get us access to the hearts. I think that's worth an ink there. Also, we could have discovered something on top of that with the 2 tiles we discovered there. We're up against the legendary boss, so we better get ready for it. Archer's Emerald, Bronze Boomerang and Heroic Emerald. We don't really need cost reductions right now. Maybe we just need another way to set up bleed. Daredevil, if Sorocco is leading, draw a card. Yes, please. Whenever you swap, Sharra gains a power. Maybe. Quick thinking. When you have no cards in hand, draw a card. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. With all the discard I have going on. And now suddenly cost reductions are really relevant for us. I'm gonna take Archer's Emerald. Put the Archer's Emerald into Fisher.
This works.
And a rough diamond. And a smoke bomb.
Suitable.
Just improving the block density there a bit. Then I'm gonna use 2 hearts to get Sharra to full and Sorocco to a decent health pool. And switch Sorocco back to the front as my default option. One more heart. Bringing 2 hearts into the next area is gonna be enough. Let's set up the Master Swordsman. Phalanx for defense. We put the bleed on the weak guy, right? Yeah, for sure. I want a Blade Twist. I think Blade Twist matters the most. So I'm just gonna concentrate out the lunge. So I can discard weaker cards. We don't care about weakness this very turn. So our best bet is Nice to see the Simulacrum. That's just good damage. Brings us up to 21. And then 24 bleed. Well, we're gonna get weakness this turn no matter what we do. You are vulnerable though, so we wanna hit you. And I keep the Greed Shield in hand. No reason to play it when I don't have any energy left over after that. It's not gonna be good this turn, but... I might still play it just to get it out of my hand without getting it out of my deck. Incoming is 6 times 3. We already have the defense against that. Even without making you weak, so we don't want to make you weak this turn. You are still vulnerable. So I guess we just throw the damage. Do we throw the impact? We don't have to. That would be 35 damage. The dream world where we kill them with impact and gain some money off of it. It's a bit it's not actually that unlikely. Our deck is only 16 cards right now without the dissolve cards. I'm good just passing here. And we're gonna dissolve more cards. So it's pretty likely that we do have the impact on the turn where we are going for the kill. Just Greed Shield is a full defense already. Bravery Defend would also be, and Bravery Defend leaves the Greed Shield in hand. And gives us courage. You're gonna do big hit soon. Yeah, there you go. Knew those were coming up. Greed Shield is only 5 block right now, and we can't even switch without it. Fisher is another 10 block at least. We need to make you weak this turn. Oh sure, that will do. That only gave us 25 gold once, but good enough. Heal to full, not that that was really necessary. Kalim's Amulet, Ogre Club and Mask of the Predator. I don't think we care about Mask of the Predator too much. Ogre Club would be amazing. The only issue with that is we only have the slam to trigger it. Kalim's Prayer is good, but less necessary with quick thinking. We might pick up other cards. that go well with it. Another blade twist. Bold bargainer is good. Teamwork is good. But snipestone is always also good. But another blade twist. Cards it is. We are now very much building around bleed as our win condition against anything that is reasonably tanky. We need 5 spaces to reach the sky tower. We already have that. This sky tower, we would need to reach this space here. That's also 5 spaces. Although 1 and then 2 would work. We already have a 1. We can use that as a 2. Let's take a look at the shop. Yeah, there are definitely better ways to go about it, about getting the bleed up, than just picking more blade twists. But blade twists, they are the doubling cards, so you know, they're always gonna be relevant. Gain 1 energy for each card in your hand that costs 2 or more. Ogre Search. Kaleidoscopic Prism? Yeah, that's probably better than picking up another blade twist. Binding Topaz, if we have a Groot Bleed card. Right now, does only lacerate. Vault Key is nice. Well, we can't afford either of the gems. We're 1 gold short on any of them. We could afford a blade twist, but I think the 3 is enough at the moment. Oh, we do have the gold now. We also have the gold to look at the Vault of Wisdom. Before that. Don't want Dragon Spirit, yeah. Some better access to Courage. Rending Blow. The first hit of battle inflicts bleed equal to half the damage dealt. I think we take it. Regeneration isn't bad, but we want some bleed at the start. And this is giving us exactly that. Now I kind of want to play Slam as my first card. Not first card, first attack. So Binding Topaz on Slam makes a lot of sense. I think that's what I do.
Nice one.
That gives us a guaranteed... Wait. We have to use some of these resources. Am I just happy with... No. I could just throw away these hearts and get more options. Well, maybe we get the pigment, maybe we get more precision ink. "12 bleed. Make it double. Don't want to play the impact just yet, so I'm gonna discard it instead. Lacerate you. Refill our energy. If we play this with an empty hand, we draw with quick thinking and then we dissolve? I didn't know that's how it worked. But apparently that's how it works. Good fight. Defaulting. Goodbye, hearts. That does mean, however, that I can happily take this path. Fugoro.
You again.
Well, that's in the reveal radius of the other sky tower. Ah, that sucks. It's a good relic Fugoro took there. Whose cards do we make retain? Probably Sharra's. For just in case we don't want to go off on a turn and want to hold something like concentrates and blade twists. Let's look at the gem. Primal Skull. You just don't turn down a Primal Skull. That's 9 cost though. We don't have quite that much energy. We don't have quite that much energy on the first turn.
I'm keeping this one.
Primal Skull is easily the most busted gem in the game. Easily. Yeah, definitely. If I get the chance to pick up another one of those, I certainly will. Fire Oil, Pump Up, Sucker Punch. I don't want Fire Oil or Sucker Punch, so it's a Pump Up with just extra block. It's 12 block for 1 cost. Reasonable. The headbangs are a little bit of an issue actually, because they can turn off our quick thinking, but they can also be targets to dissolve and discard, so they're not that bad. Let's take a look at some more vaults. That's a big no on all of these. Fight or flight with a melee stone. We will have courage. Do we care about that? Some block? Pretty decent hit. Yeah, I think that's a decent inclusion. We need some other damage and bleed as well. Bleed will only ever work great against a single target. We need more rings, so we take a fight. Not sure who to put the retain stone on just yet. This fight is a bit more problematic. Are we playing Rechill this turn where incoming is 18? No, we have impact to charge to the front. It's the first hit of battle, so we can't get some bleed on both of them with the impact. I'm gonna put bleed on the backliner and then start focusing on the front. That means I will throw out the money impact. Make sure that thing bleeds out next turn. Dragon Spirit shot at the wrong time. That will happen from time to time. But it's worth it for the times when it shows up at the right time. And it's absolutely gonna be amazing that we don't have courage right now. Backliner is gonna bleed out, so we don't need defense this turn. We do, however, need to kill next turn. I am going all in on the kill this turn strat. We only need 1 damage to get through this block. No! A Blade Thrust would have done it. This will do it as well though. Explosive Pigment. I do like me some Explosive Pigment. That probably means we're not going for the Sky Tower just yet. And instead explore this area down here, get these 2 fights. Do wanna pop the ink here? Or there? This gets me to this gold pile. This will get me to this gold pile, so they're kind of the same. This gold pile is a bit bigger. This area to the left here is a bit of a waste. Here we're instead getting these tiles. It seems they're about equivalent. Oh, we get this gold pile anyways. Another Feria Well, that is amazing. Another gem, also great. Scholar Shard, draw a card. When this blocks, deal twice as much damage to the leading enemy instead. No. I'll take the Scholar Shard and put it into a concentrate, I think.
Nice one.
A bit too late for the dig, but the ranged is welcome. Volley, probably not. Ogre Cookie, the next card you play this turn costs 2 less this battle. That could be worth it. Energy management is pretty important. Without basically infinite draw. Although the infinite draw from quick thinking won't work as well against the final boss. Simple reason being the coins. But we can often discard them, or Iron Dust might be okay here. Don't really mind the gem in it. Doesn't really matter too much, but just drawing it and then dissolving or discarding it. Gaining some extra value off of that. And the gem means that at least we can play it pretty easily. I feel confident enough to put the Stone of Chalmia on Sharra now.
Use this.
More inks. Gimme Royal Ink, please. We don't need to defend this turn. We might as well play because it saves us energy on this lamb instead. Duel first. Let's refresh our energy and cycle the card. Getting a Blade Twist out there. Why did we retain the Dragon Spirit? Because our cards have retained now. That makes a lot of sense. Let's get to 8 energy. I'm gonna concentrate away a Simulacrum. Play a Headbang. Discard the other Headbang. Try to combo off this turn. What I should do is try to get through my deck and then stop don't play the Blade Twist and try to get the extra money from the impact this turn. We do have courage, so fight or flight would kill. Impact would also kill. Might have to discard a card that would otherwise kill. Oh, nice. Like this one. Did I already play the... No, I didn't play the other impact. Well, too bad. Didn't find it. It's okay. It's just 25 gold. Precisioning. Let's go for another fight. We are really strong right now. We can allow to gather the options first. No, I don't want to discard that. Can we get a kill with it this turn? Unlikely. Really unlikely. Sure, let's discard it then. Should have played the teamwork first. Bleak goes on the backliner. We kinda need one hit on you so we don't take damage, so I'm gonna do that now. Well, drawing through the deck just so we can get back to the impact as quickly as possible. That was a bad move. Shouldn't have attacked the backliner though. But it turned out fine. So looks like it's okay. Serrate is okay. Bravery is okay. And there's the impact. Another 25. Stardust Pigment. Not super amazing reveals. Slightly low optimization. Use this ink here first, because it has a chance to reveal one of the tiles that's outside of the Sky Tower's reveal radius. If we used it to get to the Sky Tower, it wouldn't have this chance. Ogre Club, that still only works on Slam. Good enough. If this hero did not attack last turn, they gain 2 power this turn. Put that on Sharra. I only just realized it, but Medallion of Insight is actually really good. At the start of each battle, inflict critical hit on each enemy, so the enemy will take double damage from the slam, which will cause them to take twice as much bleed. Exploring this building. I could draft some cards for free here, but I don't feel like I need most cards. This blocks deal twice as much damage instead. I could take another bravery, but we have enough courage now. I think this is a skip. Not on the front target, but because of the, not the Fisher, the duel we have in the deck. You're already dead to the bleed. You have courage. Yeah, we still have courage. It's only 1 kill, but that's 25 gold for us. Imperial Ink, huh? Oh wait, this fight is already accessible. I was like, I want to get down to this fight, but if it's already accessible, then that makes things much simpler. Let's use bleed against the backline as usual. Just straight up kill them turn 1. This is a place where the headbangs are pretty awkward. Cost me a lot of energy. That might still get the front line, also I'm gonna hold off. It's really unlikely that we get back to it in this specific fight. Well, we might at least try, right? I don't want to take damage, so I keep playing until I find block, but while we do so, we just kill the enemy.
Next.
We don't need to gain the gold in every fight. We are already plenty strong. Another explosive pigment. Oh man. Go down here, use it around there. That wouldn't be the worst. We have another rune of sight left. That reveals a gem. We have already found both gemstones, I think. It's good to know that there is no value here. Fire breath. Deal 5 damage to this hero, they gain 1 power. No. Attack for 2 twice. Shadow Strike got buffed. Discard a card. I mean, that isn't bad. It's not good either. The damage isn't really that valuable. What do we need to explore still? Not much, honestly. I'm gonna get my brush. Berserker. Slightly worrisome. Yeah, it's 2 power, but with the weakness, that's significantly less dangerous. Oh, Greed Shield's so good right now. Okay, now we just have the full block and can just keep going. Well, that is almost a kill. The impact with the gold gem is still left in the deck. So I want to dig for it. We don't have courage, so we can play the fight or flight. That works, I guess. Ah. Well, killing a Berserker without taking a single point of damage is good enough, I suppose. Red Diamond. That's really not what I want in this deck. Not right here. We want to use it there. And have one space further down here. Oh, an alchemist. I think it's time for lunch to go. Concentrate again with the scholar shard, yeah. Yeah.
Shiny.
Another rune of sight.
Hey, what's over there?
Nice. Gives us access to some more gold piles. Oh, the carpet. Yeah, sure, we take it. Keep holding. All about the magic carpet. We can now fly around. Even more exploration potential. Kickflip in our opening hand. No thanks. None of these. Fire breath with piercing. While that is good, I don't think it's what we want. If we take anything here, it's the Phalanx. Phalanx is a really good block card. Brewmaster, Fortifying Brews, block to 5. This is the first time I've seen this. Both heroes gain 1 power. Yeah, Brewmaster, sure. Okay. Don't wanna spend the final brush. We don't get to any of these gold piles, but it's a 12 reveal. We haven't found the second elite yet, but most of the other value was found. We found both gemstones, we found a Feria well, we found both alchemists. Did we find both? Yeah, we did.
What's that?
That's good. That's worth a brush, I think. Lacerate, Sucker Punch, Impact, no thanks. We should have no problem defeating this fairy. Especially with Dragon Spirit in our opening hand. Can't really do the impact. It's only 14 bleed because of 20 block it had. But somehow I feel like that's just gonna be enough. We can probably dig through our entire deck with that much energy. Well, all the low-cost cards, or well, most of the energy positive cards at least are already gone, so maybe not. And there's not quite a stop just yet, but oh well. Hey, we can get to this pile of gold thanks to our carpet. Anywhere else where we have a similar situation where I can access gold that I couldn't before? No. I don't want another blade twist. Or do I? I could put a kaleidoscopic prism on one of the blade twists. We reach our second draw pile pretty quickly. But I feel like that's not really necessary at all. And I would be best served by not buying anything here and saving my gold for the final floor. I think we are just strong enough right now, and there are more valuable options on the next floor. There are so many arts here. Might as well heal Sorocco up to full. Because you know me, I'm gonna throw these hearts away anyways. As soon as I have the chance to. Oh, accidentally flew over the boss. It's a dragon spirit in the opening hand. I don't want to blade twist this guy, but I might have to do so at least once. It's not really the card I want to reduce. That's a little better. Yeah, that blade twist doesn't get played. You are relatively low now. Can we finish you off? And then start putting some bleed onto Marginata. Seems unlikely right now. Well, we have to draw into new bleed. No more bleed in the deck, so I can't just concentrate out whatever I draw. Ah, the super upgraded concentrate. Okay, I guess. I kinda want to set up the simulacrum. Well, there's the handbags to stop us. You're summoning this turn? Might as well slam you. It's pretty hard to put bleed on Marginata here. Legendary Marginata disappears instantly. Okay, I didn't know that. This is by far the hardest boss we could have gotten. Back to a dragon spirit turn. A double dragon spirit turn, apparently. Ugh. Ah, not lacerate. Oops, wrong order. Fine. I'm not gonna kill Marginata with bleed anymore. Oh, losing the duel. Well, we're getting somewhere at least. Give me Dragon Spirit, so I can keep going. These concentrates are actually dangerous. We might just end up with no damage left in the deck. Which would be fine if we had a ton of bleed on the enemy or something. Dragon Spirit next turn. We can go off again. Is it GG? I'm not entirely sure, honestly. There is Slam and Impact left in the deck and I can't afford to dissolve them. I think I have to discard this. I need the Slam. Oh, Fisher, thanks. That makes things a bit easier. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Have to keep going. Oh, we removed the other concentrate, that's good. Dragon Spirit is free now. Maybe we just win here. Our deck is very small and Dragon Spirit is free. I think we do just win now. How much damage? Oh. Good, I'm glad I don't have to make the call of playing this or not. But we have enough damage count that it would have been worth it. Oh, what a scary boss fight. It wasn't infinite. Eventually we would hit the concentrate. Our concentrate would hit the Dragon Spirit. Although eventually we could keep up the infinite with the concentrate alone. But what happens if we only have concentrate in the deck? Right? Ogre Cleaver. That's 5 more bleed with our opening hit.
This is what I came here for.
Goki, Smoke Bomb, Shimmer Strike. No. It was so scary that you ended the fight with no damage taken. You know, my loss condition was not dying to damage. My loss condition was never finding enough damage to beat Marginata and being stuck in an endless loop of resummons and eventually dying to a super buffed resummoned minion. My loss condition there was running out of damage, not running out of health. Oh, Branch of Tarum and Crumbling Blade. We got the epic treasures on the first floor, first and second floor, and now we're getting the rare treasures instead. Huh. Let's take a look at this. Sucker Punch, Sharp, Fire Breath with a draw at the start, skip. Attack the leading enemy for damage equal to your block. The start of battle, summon this ally. When you play this, add a 0-cost copy of the card to your hand without gems. I think we put that into our bargainer.
I'm keeping this one.
Maybe I should have bought the Bullfrog Berserker instead and put it in there as an alternate win condition. Hi Gravekeeper, welcome! Blood Diamond I should probably buy. Drop of Echoes into Dragon Spirit, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I can't afford it right now. But we'll definitely do that. Fight. The Devil Drummer. Might as well just slam. Blade Twist, Blade Twist. If we kill before the end of our turn, which we can't do with bleed, then we don't take the command dance damage. We could also just swap a bunch, I guess, and reduce it to almost 0. We don't need another blade twist anymore. Looks like we will be just fine. Especially now. Only one swap away from removing the command dance anyways. You know, the good thing about Concentrate is that when in the final fight we have the greed coins. Coins of Doom or whatever they're called. To exhaust. Ah, right. It gets played at the start of the turn, so the card itself exhausts. That makes sense. Just play all the defensive cards before we slam. You're actually dying to the bleed, just like that. Short duel first. Might draw into something useful. We don't have courage, so that's not actually useful. Get rid of a blade twist, draw into a fissure and an impact. I'll take the fissure, I suppose. Pump up first. Don't need it on the backliner, so might as well play it on the front enemy. Yeah, we have 62 block, we'll be fine. There's the impact. We should be able to get that off, right? No, actually. Because we have to go down to 0 cards to actually refill our hand. Oh well. Might as well just end the turn then.
That was fun!
Normal ink, I think... Oh, almost triggered that. I think it's time to get access to one of these sky towers. I choose the right one. Can we use this first? Another hidden farrier well. Is that an elite fight? Yeah, nice. Great value. Think twice with another combo in it. Combo is a bit hard to come by sometimes. But it's okay. It's a solid card. Especially with the Therian Shield. Well, in the opening hand, these headbangs are pretty nice. Makes our slam cheaper and bigger at the same time. Concentrate, probably the better card here. Plus Dragon Spirit. And almost kills the backliner. That does kill the backliner. Okay. Now we do have courage. So much block. There goes Dragon Spirit. But I think we have all we need to end this fight. With these concentrates. Can we get there? I think we're a bit short. Oh well. There we go. 178 block we generated with that. With that turn. That gives us access to this Sky Tower. Let's again use this one first. Before we use the common ink. runes to find the gemstones.
Where's my spike?
That's immediately accessible, which is amazing. And this one is close to the crumbling blade. Let's take a look at that gemstone. This card's attack deal double damage. That's exactly what I wanted in my slam.
Nice one.
Let's visit the alchemist. Let's get a guard out of here. No, the pump up. These headbangs are sometimes really awkward. Rock out exotic pet flatten. Exotic pet could be an alternative win condition, I suppose. Flatten actually triggers our ogre accessories.
Shiny.
Magic dust. Sure.
Good man.
With ranged, which helps playing a bit more easily in the boss fight. Buckle up, dagger storm, shimmer strike. That feels a lot like a skip. Smoke bomb with a crystallized farrier in it.
Perfect.
That's worth picking up. Okay, we want to go up here. Let's see what inks we have available. Is that Dragon Spirit start? Time to dig towards the impact with the gold gem in it. There it is. But we have to skip it still. We can't even kill the Lotus because the critical hit is gone already. Not that it would give us any money, because that's just a... just a minion. We do still have a chance of drawing into it again. After some other damage cards, ideally. Well, it's gone now. That means we can end the turn. Let the enemy bleed out.
What's next?
Royal Ink. That's not bad. Just gonna use that here and then brush here. Ooh, that was worth it. 2 energy on the first 2 turns and +1 every other turn. It's a lot of energy. Although, really, only the first turn matters, but that's an entirely different story. It might be different in the actual boss fight, though. Trying to set up an impact here. But we might not quite have the damage required. Ah, this is good. Nope, not yet there. Let's keep going. Now we need to be careful to not accidentally kill the enemy. Although we can kill that enemy and then try to get the kill on the backliners instead. That will be alright, I think. Looks like that's what we're going for here. Oh, you're still stealthed, right. Dragon Spirit again. That makes it quite likely is what I was going to say. Oh well. And let's just end this fight as quickly as we can. Sure, I'm willing to spend another brush here. Oh. Wait, that doesn't actually get me there with a single precisioning. Whoops. Face Stone. After you play this card, return it to the top of your deck at the end of your turn. That goes on a damage card. I think we take it. Put it on a dense damage card. Do we have those? Yeah. Flatten. Put a perfect diamond onto... Doesn't really matter all that much. Ogre Cookie, I guess.
I'm keeping this one.
Crumbling Bait. Until your deck is shuffled the first time, gain +2 power.
I've seen this before.
It's gonna be alright. Don't want these. Let's go for an elite. Ah, this one. We're not super strong against this enemy. Bad ordering. This is the one that I want to kill. You're applying the burns. I don't have courage yet, so might as well go for the flatten. Not bad, not bad. Looks like this is gonna be the end of this turn. That's fine. You're going for your big hit now. More block. Aww. Probably couldn't have gotten a kill with it anyways. At least not right now. Nice. No! My slam! Keep lacerating you. Kinda wanna hit you with the big hit. The flatten. No, the concentrates are not... Whoops. Are not really a problem at the moment. Well, now we spent the critical hit. Oh well. At least not for these fights. For short fights, they are not really gonna like dissolve every damage card in my deck. We're just not gonna get there. Yeah, there is one of these gems in the store that I'm definitely gonna buy. the deals damage equal to your block gem.
Rest well.
There you go. No. Attack the leading enemy for damage equal to your block. Your current block. I can see why you would get that impression, because it can only be socketed into a block card. Like I can't put it in Ogre Cook. Wait, Ogre Cookie already has a gem in it. I can't put it in Concentrate, for example. Or can I? Anyways, I'm gonna put it in this phalanx. You know what? I might as well use this red diamond. Well, maybe later. We might still find another alchemist on this floor, right? They found one so far. This area here screams for a brush. Yeah, drop of echoes is also in the store. That mostly matters against the boss, where our stuff is actually increased in cost. Teamwork first. And phalanx into slam. Double that bleed. 49 damage. With our body slam kind of effect. I'm not gonna... Well, if I'm not gonna bother, I might as well end the turn. Yeah, it definitely goes into Dragon Spirit to counter the higher cost. Start of your turn, this hero gains an energy and loses 2 life. Oops. Don't quite have the necessary amount. Dragon Spirit.
Nice one.
Wait, that was the drop of echoes. Well, it still belongs there, but I thought it was the cost reduced cost by 3. It's still good. And it's probably still in the right spot. But it's not quite as good anymore.
Shiny.
What? When this blocks, deal twice as much damage to the leading enemy instead. Fisher says, if Sharra has courage, she gains 10 block. Why is this not a viable combination? Well, weird. Kinda don't want to put it in Greed Shield. Yeah, probably because it's situational, but still. Like, what if? Then it doesn't do damage if we don't gain block, and then we gain, if we do gain the block, it deals 20? That should definitely work. There we go. Want to do the 5 first. As long as I still have brushes, I can still get pigments from it. Oh, that's actually this phalanx. Oh well. Worth it. Oh no, that triggered the bleed. On the wrong target. Whoops. It shouldn't matter. It didn't matter. That's why I went for the fight before I used the brush. Some value, I guess. Kickflip, buckle up, shimmer strike, not interested. 1,000 cuts with the Shard of Hunting in it. That is decent damage, but not really what I care about. One more elite fight and then we are done. Well, that gives us one more brush, so we might not be done, but... Ah yes, this guy. Luckily with bleed, not a problem at all. Wait, that gives us a normal dragon spirit. What am I thought? Yeah, whoops. That is kind of useless. Oh well, at least we're gonna have tons of courage. These are all minions, so they don't count. But I really just thought that was a different gem. I thought that was the reduced cost by 3. Oh well. Just wasted a legendary gem. Not a big deal. Bronze Boomerang would have been better. Shuffle the card into the deck after playing it. That would have been really good on the Dragon Spirit. This is also pretty good, to be honest. Time to spend our final gold pieces on the demonic ring. And one more blade twist for the final talent here. Storyteller, sure, extra card draw. We don't have defense left. This trait is so stupid. It might be good very, very early on, when you don't have alchemists, or at least not as many, and you don't have the starting replacement things. 10 hearts left over. Oh, we can even get this money. Not that it matters. But I mean, might as well be greedy against the Avatar of Greed. Oh, you give us 3 Doom coins? Okay. Time to concentrate those away. This is not gonna be an amazing combo turn or anything like that. Still all in all a good turn. We don't have courage. Could play the Fisher with the Doomed coin. Having 2 Doomed coins in hand is okay, I think. So I will play the Fisher. We have 56 bleed on the boss. It's unlikely, just even if we did nothing, they probably wouldn't kill us in time, so... now I kind of regret having that extra Doomed coin in hand. Well, I can discard one. And then discard the other next turn. This Bold Bargainer is really good in this fight. Allows you to even use some of the greed coins, Doomed coins, without much of a problem at all. Aha, the ranged on the magic does mattering here. I might need the defense over the impact. I wish I could play the... well, no, because then I would have to remove the blade twist. Actually, you know what? You would have killed us before you would have bled out if we let you. But... yeah, we don't. There are 2 more blade twists in the deck. I kinda wanna get to them. $985 bleed, yeah, that's a good amount. We really twisted that blade. Found a blade twist early. Already had a lacerate in the deck. Decided to go bleed. And went bleed. Although... to be honest, it was more of a combo deck. Bleed was just the finisher we chose. And it was good early. It was really good in the first boss fight before we really had all the combo stuff together. And it was really good against the final boss. That was the main reason why I chose Bleed, because it would be really good against the final boss. Every fight in between we could have done with pretty much... well, every fight in between the first boss and the final boss, we could have done with pretty much any damage source. We could have gone with Sharra strikes, we could have gone with big hits for Sorocco, headbangs, and pretty much anything. But the final boss, that would have been more difficult. And the Bleed did a good job there. Is it time to buy the final Super Rune of Sight upgrade? I really like those. I just like the exploration boosts. So yeah, let's get that. Bold rarity, sure. Rarer cards are usually more powerful. Although there are some commons that are quite powerful as well.